What's up? Yeah, so who's the one guy that's All right, guys, so we're going to try this. Rebecca, she's got to go do her homework. She's got to finish it out by tonight at midnight. So, hey, what's up, Timmy? Yeah, so it's going to be a lot more of just me. And what she was saying was there won't be as many edited videos because Rebecca did all the editing. So I'm going to be shooting some training stuff, getting ready for this season, talking about different things, opinions, technique, specific trainings, you know, all that good stuff. What's up, David? Yeah, so I'm gonna wait till a few more folks get on and talk about a little bit of what I've been going through here in the off season. What's up, Tim? Yeah, man, I'm glad to be back. That was crazy because here's the deal. I go to my internet provider and I get the highest level Wi-Fi they have, and for some reason this always happens. What's up, Mitchell? This is just how it is with our Wi-Fi. So apparently I should just be doing this on LTE because I just got you on my cell phone right now. But yeah, so off season, I actually broke some PRs that I have never done before. What's up? What's up? What's up, Damien? Yeah, so the top curl. I don't know how many of you guys train with the top curl, but it's, you know, it's a bar that I think Lucas Raymond partnered with Mike Homewood, and they're doing them again. But it's like the top roller, except it peels your riser down. So you kick your riser in and you just hammer curl with it, right? Well, my best last season was the whole stack, which is 200 pounds for 30 reps, right? And I kept building up. My normal weight used to be 120, then I'd peak and keep going. Well, then this off season, one day me and Corey were training, and we'd been bullshitting and hadn't got to our workout like we needed to. And I was like, hey, let's just do 3 sets of 50 instead of 5 sets of 30. But what we did this season versus previous seasons is even in our off-season workouts, we would still do one of our heavy lifts in each workout, right? So whatever our max lift was last season, we would just pick one of the exercises and we'd still do that same amount of weight for that 30 reps, right? Well, on that day, it was top curl. I was like, well, because we're going to do 50 instead of 30. He goes, well, how are we going to do 50? I'm like, I don't know. We'll just do the 30 reps at 200 and then we'll lighten it. And we'll finish out the other 20. He goes, but what if you could do 50, right? So I'm like, what the hell? So crazy story, actually ended up getting 50 reps. So I broke a PR with that. I don't know how many of you guys saw me do the monster curl bar. We were training one week. I was here by myself, so I put 190 pounds on it. And I got 22 reps before it fell out of my hand. Was it 22? No, it was 26 reps before it fell out of my hand. Well, the next week, Corey comes over, he does it. It falls out of his left hand at 22. Takes a break, we put it back in the rack, he grabs it, he gets another 10. Because I count 8 and I was like, well, that's 30. Well, he just kept going for 10. So then I jumped on there, same exact weight I tried the week before, but I guess with Corey's here, having that workout partner, that extra push, I ended up getting 33 reps at 190. So the next week, we went up to, I did 240 for 10, and I did 280, which is the most we'd ever even attempted. We didn't know if we could unrack it. For 2, but it strained both thumbs because that monster curl bar pulls down on your thumb because it's just a 2-inch pipe that peels. So all that being said, I'm very optimistic about this season because I had a very good off-season training regimen. Now, something that's even got me more excited is the Lord blessed me this year. I had a benefactor who actually gave me probably $25,000 worth of stem cell procedures. So what is today? Man, it's like 2 weeks, 17 days ago. 17 days ago, I got 1 unit here, 2 units here, and 2 units here of stem cell treatment. And so I did 2 weeks of maintenance. Yesterday's my first workout of when I say 2 weeks, it's 2 weeks of 50% of my maintenance workout. And then this week, starting Saturday, was 2 weeks of 75% of my maintenance. And then I'll get to start back to my maintenance workouts, and I'll start peaking from there. So apparently this one dude says Devin Laird a lot. But yeah, so man, the stem cells, I'm very optimistic. You know, I actually spoke with Devin the other day, told him about it. And I was like, yeah, so I got stem cells. Like, dude, you're going to go to a whole nother level. He said one of his special ops buddies had his shoulder all blown apart jacked all to hell. And he got on stem cells. He's like, dude, they didn't come back 100%. He came back like 120. So I'm very optimistic that it strengthens the joint, heals the soft tissue, and I'll be going from there. So yeah, hey, thanks guys. Somebody asked a little bit ago, where's Rebecca? Somebody asked if my left is ready for Rob Topey. Probably not quite yet, but I did get the stem cells in that left elbow. So if that thing heals back like I think it will, I think the left's gonna be ready for most anybody. Yeah, I'm thinking stem cells are amazing, dude. Like I said, I'm super optimistic. But yeah, so Rebecca, she started school, man. She's going back to school. She hasn't worked. She's been a labor delivery nurse for 20 years, med flight nurse, all that good stuff. But she hasn't had to work for the last 7, 8 years. And now she's going to go back and, get more of her education, become a nurse practitioner, and see what she wants to go from there. But yeah, so it's going to be a lot of me, guys. It's going to be a lot of me. Me and Corey probably. Bruce Jones, I don't know how many of you guys saw him, but he won Man versus Bear season 1. He was a superhuman champion of that season. And he actually came down yesterday, put him through a BFR arm circuit. So I'll be trying to get that, have Rebecca hopefully edit that. We'll get that out soon. Plus, we still got to put out the footage from the Monster Muay Thai Classic last year. But guys, I'm going to open this up, man. What questions do you have? What do y'all, I'm going to take probably 20, 30 questions or so. Monster needs his own nurse practitioner. You know that's right? So, yeah, man, tell me what questions you got. What do you got for me? Who's first, man? Hit something up. Let's do something. Will you go to the bottom 8? Yeah. Okay, I don't like that question. I need more likes. I do need more likes. At the end of the first season, you're the champ again. Will you go to top 8? I cannot go to top 8 while I'm still under a contract. I'm still, as long as I'm under contract, I cannot compete for the top 8. Now, I could possibly compete against the winner of the top 8 if that could be negotiated. Which will be my first WAL matchup? Well, that should be announced pretty soon. Should be pretty soon. Did you think Eric Spotto will make an impact in the sport? Eric Spotto's a strong dude. That training video of him and Devin, it just shows you how much power that guy's got. He's a really, really strong individual. Sorry, guys, I gotta scroll back and see what this says. Who would I like to face next? Do I think John wins top 8? I think John has a very good chance. It just depends on, like John said, if he wins the first stage, then he'll give him time to get motivated and fired up. It's a big payday. $50,000 is a lot of money. Dave Chafee in his prime versus Levin a day. Who wins? I'm still of the opinion that Dave Chafee is just as strong now as he was back in 13 through 15. I mean, he told me last season he was feeling really strong. He feels good. So I guess we'll find out real soon about that one, right? Do you think Eddie versus RBJ will be good? I think it's great for the sport. I think it's awesome. Does Crosby have against Vitali? Unfortunately, I don't think Crosby has a very good chance against Vitali. I think Vitali is just stylistically a bad match. Gerdeka would be an awesome addition to the WAL. That'd be super cool. I'm trying not to keep putting my hand in front of the camera. Oh, somehow somebody gave $10. I don't know if that was, I don't even remember what that thing's called. It's been so long since we've been on there, but thank you so much. Let me go back and see if I can find that. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I can't find it. I apologize. I'll go back and find out whoever did that, and I'll give you a personal shout out. King's Move Master Legend, I appreciate it. I want to hear the Rocky IV story. Okay, so yeah, so I just auditioned for you. It's kind of a low-budget action movie, and my character would have a fight scene with Dolph Lundgren. So hopefully that gets to happen because as a young boy watching Rocky IV and Ivan Drago, he was the ultimate nemesis back then. So I thought it was super cool that I may actually get to be in a movie where I have a fight scene with him. So we'll see. Tell us about SWAT. SWAT was an amazing experience to the point to where when I was there, Shamar Moore's like, next time you're in LA, let me know. I want to come out and watch you compete. So who knows? Maybe I'll get him in my corner or something. Let's see what this one said. Guy asked, how's competing WL different from IFA? Just different rules, different pads. Powerlifters come to arm wrestling. I mean, it's just two different sports. I don't think anyone can make a seamless transition. I think it's going to take you a while to get good. moving around a little bit. Yes, thumbs up to Rebecca. She's awesome. She's the one that's probably made this channel as good as it is with all of her good editing. Like I said, it's not going to be as good because it's going to be a lot me now. Yeah, I don't train on the table very often. I did not until I started training with Corey because I just didn't have anybody to pull with. Most people live about an hour and a half or so from me, and I've never had a consistent schedule where I had a team that would come down and train, you know. Tell them what, honey? So, oh, somebody asked about Eddie Hall and RVJ. I think RVJ will win just because, you know, he's an experienced arm wrestler. His left arm is not his favorite arm, but I think that's going to be pretty good. I'm going to walk in the house for a sec. What do you think about Bowen versus Chancepool? Man, I was super impressed because I had Chance Shaw winning that all day long. Fort Worth, Texas, to see Corey West pull Lindley Keating. I'm excited about that too. That's going to be pretty awesome. Hey, babe. Come down for a sec. Well, I need you to. I had to take a bathroom break. My wife says she can't come down and let me go have a bathroom break, guys. All right, so what was the last comment? Someone doing the WL this season. I'm not in charge of any of that, and I haven't been told yet. Michael Todd versus 11-6-0. I don't know, man. I would love the shot. I don't know if I could. I think if I could ever stop the match, I can win, but. Is Devin my toughest opponent in the WAL? I believe he poses the most threats, right? But I don't know if he'd be my toughest. Hey, guys, I am going to go hit the restroom. I'm going to set this right here and let y'all look at the gym real quick. I'll be right back. Now, I'm talking about some true fans right there. 122 of you guys stayed. Now, that's awesome. Now, I had the shaky leg and everything going on just then, so I had to go hit the bathroom, guys. All right, so where we at? Oh, Rebecca wanted me to say why she doesn't like Dave and Levin the first round. Because, I mean, it's kind of anticlimactic. Whoever loses that match, the highest they can place is 5th place. To me, that's unfortunate. I can't say it's not fair because you know, you train to win, right? You want to win the match, and that's what progresses you through the rounds. But you know, it's just hard to imagine Dave Chafee or Levin being in the bottom half, right? That's just crazy. So that's what Rebecca's opinion is on that. I'm just excited to see the match. I mean, obviously, I'm cheering for Dave. I'd love to see him come out on top, win the whole thing. That'd be awesome. Dave's a good friend of mine, and heck, I'd love to do some training with him prior to his match or my match or anything. Dave is a real 100% powerhouse arm wrestler, and I look forward to seeing what he can do. What we got here? Do you think Jerry could beat Vitali? I think Jerry is a very, very strong arm wrestler. I've seen him like when he went over to Zloty in 2011 when Trubin was probably 220 or something, you know. Or less. I don't even remember what he weighed. Trubin beat him in the open class. So I don't think he's going to fare super well against that long lever. I mean, okay, so Matt Mask got a pin. No offense to Matt Mask, but Matt Mask is not Vitaly Letin. So I think Vitaly Lelettin would be a very bad match for Jerry Cadret, in my opinion. You're in Arkansas. Yeah, see, I'm pissing and people are still commenting. Now you know you're in Arkansas. Dude, I had to hit the bathroom. I couldn't help it. Gennady and WAL. Yes, I believe Gennady is coming to WAL, and that dude is going to be a threat for anyone who he pulls. He is super, super strong. He's a guy I've always wanted to arm wrestle back from the WAF and Arm Wars days because I felt like he was a European version of me. Now, that was when I was a big inside puller, and all you guys who followed me back in knew I was just this crazy emotional. When I get into a match, I'm putting on a show, and that's who he is. So I always wanted a match with him. So that we might see that match happen this year. Who knows? Ciao from Rome, man. We actually are hoping to make a trip to Italy this year. We don't know if we're going to hang out in Italy for the week or if we're going to fly to Italy and catch a 7-day Mediterranean cruise or something. Yeah, I think me and Gennady would be a crazy match just because we're both guys that if we can stop the match, we're raw emotion when we pull. And, there's nothing theatrical about it. It's just whatever we're feeling, you're going to know, Timmy Turner, what's my weight? So, yeah, I was 248.8 stripped yesterday morning. Or no, Friday morning. Nope, Saturday morning. I'm wrong. Nope, Friday morning. Yeah, so Friday morning, 248.8. We cheated on Friday all day for Valentine's Day, and that was supposed to be my only cheat. But ended up going a long time yesterday without eating. So we got some more pizza, some ice cream. So this morning I was 258. But yeah, I should be moving to Hot Springs at the beginning of the next year. Have a good group of friends up there. Let's see who this is. I would love to see the monster. Iron Street TV. Hey, that'd be awesome, dude. Cool. Yeah, so I was 258 stripped this morning. Now that's probably like I said, I gained 9 pounds in 2 days. Just water retention, bloat. I figure accurately, like let me eat clean for a couple days. I'm probably 250, 252. I hope to compete this season around 270, 75. What that means is I'm going to increase my calories a lot. Like I said, I'm doing maintenance training right now to get the stem cells to get their full effect. When I say maintenance, I mean rehab training. And then I will be peaking hard for this season. I want to be a very muscular, fit, super, super strong version of me. Like I said, considering the off season, I even did a thing through the off season where I was doing for like 3 months. If I was eating clean, I was eating less than 20 carbs a day. So I had a high fat, high protein diet. But I had a very low fiber diet. And unfortunately, because of that, right before we went to Denmark, I ended up getting diverticulitis. So if y'all don't know what that is, it's like pouches in your colon or your intestine or whatever. And I was in excruciating pain. Like we thought it might be a kidney stone or something because it was hurting so bad. And ended up having to go get a CT to find out what was going on. Oh yeah, that is what Brock Lesnar, dude, that shit's bad. I hope I never have to be as bad as him. But while we were over there, like Rebecca was 50-50, I was gonna end up in the hospital, and oftentimes you do run into, having to have surgery and stuff like that. I mean, if it was a burst, you get septic, die. Lord bless me, I didn't have to deal with that. I got on some pain, some Tylenol 4, a couple antibiotics, and that did really well. How was Denmark? Denmark was amazing. We had a great time. Really, really enjoyed the trip, barring the fact that when I showed up, I was pushing my luggage like a 90-year-old, crippled dude because I was pretty messed up. But yeah, so I'm healed now, feel great. I know better because the number 5 risk factor of getting diverticulitis. Mitchell Phelps, dude, glad to see you back on YouTube. Keep the Hammer 2020. Thank you so much for the $20 of support. We really appreciate that. Mitchell, it's been a while, man. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're enjoying the ketones. Someone asked what supplements I take. You can go to monstermichaeltodd.com or teammonster.challenge.com. And I do Prove It exogenous ketones. Every morning I'll take a thermogenic, hit the bathroom, come back. I'll drink a Prove It NAT, a Keto OS. It's a keto operating system, and it puts your body into ketosis within an hour. Now, what I was doing was keeping my fats and proteins really high, my carbs really low. But after this bout with diverticulitis, I've switched over to just doing the ketones in the morning and eating normal, high protein, high carb, low fat meal plan. And that seems to be what works best for me. And that's how I plan on getting to around 270, 275. It's going to be I will take the next few weeks during this rehab period and slowly increase my caloric intake. Now, I don't plan on cheating until I defend my hammer. So I want to be perfect, right? Very few times in life do you have a chance to be perfect, and I want to be perfect with my nutrition, perfect with my training, leading up to that WAL heavyweight title defense. So in my opinion, if I can be perfect with my nutrition, perfect with my training, I will defend the hammer all season long. So that's the goal, right? But I'm a big believer. Me personally, I have to treat myself like an athlete to be at my best. A lot of guys can get away. Like if you listen to Dave's interview, what do? He eats pizza, cheeseburgers. He has a better metabolism than me, and his body can distinguish. It just takes food and uses as fuel. Me, I would easily be a fat dude. Like y'all seen me. I was 323.6 pounds with a 50-inch waist, January of 2018. So I can't be that guy. Those guys just have better genetics than me. I gotta make sure my protein's high, good source of fuel, good complex carbs, and keeping my fats lower. Now I am doing even higher fat this time, but I'm doing it from healthy fats. Peanut butter, avocados, eggs, stuff like that. But I'm gonna take a break from training. Pull me if you want to risk pain when pronate. Okay, so I train through all that stuff. The only time I ever take off is a week before an event. So like I was talking about the stem cells. The stem cells for me personally, I believe the stem cells are gonna have a great effect on me. But even if they didn't, the fact that I did 2 weeks of training at 50% of my maintenance, and I'm going into 2 weeks of training at 75% of my maintenance, that's essentially 4 weeks of just healing, right? No table time, no real stress on here, just. So in my opinion, just the 4 weeks of essential healing and rehab that I'll have will let me be the healthiest I've ever been. So that's my plan. What's up, Robin Chandler? So make a video on the ketones in an hour. Yeah, I can do that. I can actually put some stuff on our YouTube about that. It's pretty impressive stuff. I'm a believer. I like it. Now also, Sinister Labs, SinFit Nutrition has sent me some protein shakes, some peanut butter, Wicked Cuts jerky. I think I have a Monster 20 code on both of those. If you want to go check out Sinister Labs, SinFit Nutrition, or wickedcuts.com, I think. The amazing beef jerky, amazing jerky period, and the Sinister Lab, I'm telling you, that cinnamon roll shake was probably one of the best shakes I've ever had. I heard people say if Truman actually knew how to arm. Truman is a spectacular arm wrestler. He is very, very good at arm wrestling. So yeah, I don't know who would say that. Yeah, I'm not diabetic, and pray I never will be. Let me see, have you done a lot of hot and ice cold baths for therapy? I don't do baths. I will bury my arm in a sink full of ice. I actually have a video on our YouTube about how I do that. If I feel too much pain, I'll fill the sink full of ice and cold water, and I'll just bury it from here to here for 15 minutes, pull it out, dry it off, rub it really hard with a muscle rub, and then wrap it for about 20 minutes in a real tight towel. Will heal perfectly. It would be such a great fun seeing full power Mike versus Levin. I'd love to pull Levin, but like right now it's Dave's shot. Dave gets to take him on and see what happens, and that's going to help me out a lot. One rep max training for arm wrestling. I don't do it. A lot of people do. I'm a volume trainer, and I just try to increase. I do love cryo. I try to increase, and Float Spa is one of my partners with that. So they hook me up when it gets match season. But I'm a volume trainer. I believe in BFR, blood flow restrictive training, and I just try to increase the load each week leading up to a match. That's how I try to train. I don't see. Someone asked if Gerdeka should go to WAO because the rules are better for him. I don't know if you're talking about his attempt at a King's move, but I've been arm wrestling in the PAL since 2006, and since I started arm wrestling this style since 2010, and I rarely ever get fouled in the PAL. So I think I don't know about that as far as what they're considering. Talking about elbow, his elbow could. Talking about his elbow, babe. Rebecca's talking about his elbow. I don't know. Did his elbow come off? Oh yeah, I guess he did get a couple fouls. Yeah, that could be good. Yeah, he did. He lost 3 matches on fouls. I think. He didn't get pinned to the last match. Do I train low reps? Very rarely. I'm a 30 rep kind of guy usually, except for cable pulls. when I do cable pulls in my circuits, I'll do 10 reps for those. But that art arm handle from, I think it's Art Arm Vart on Instagram, I love that attachment, and I hook it on a revolving handle, so it'll spin like a top row. So when I'm cable pulling, I'm actually mimicking exactly how I pull in arm wrestle. So I've been able to handle a lot heavier load on that and still do multiple reps. So I'm feeling really good with that. Will I start uploading my workouts again? Absolutely, absolutely. I just don't think they're gonna be as good as when Rebecca did them. How many times a week do you train? Okay, so when I'm prepping for a match, I will do cardio every morning. My cardio circuit consists of 1.5 inch 50-foot rope. I'll slap them for 30 seconds. I'll come over, I'll grab my 2-inch pipe that slid over the Smith machine, and I'll take 75 pounds and I'll reverse roll it, let it down, forward roll it, let it down, and I'll do 10 jumping jacks, and I'll complete that 15 rounds in the morning. And then I'll do a weight train 5 days a week, cable pull, wrist roll, battle ropes in every workout, and then I'll rope pull after every workout. But oh, guys, I had to go use the bathroom again, so I'm probably gonna call it quits. I appreciate all you guys. Oh, I still use my rope machine, absolutely. You train your right and left arm on the same weight. Yeah, I do. My right's just a much better arm wrestler. My left can handle the same load as my right. It's just it doesn't arm wrestle as well. A lot of it is because of the elbow, you know. Now, I haven't watched the basic arm wrestling video. To gain more muscle mass. Yeah, that's the plan. I want to be a solid 270, 75 pounds strip. So that means, you know, they have you weighing in jeans and all that stuff when you weigh in. So I expect this season, my first official weight to be 280 plus, but it's going to be a very, very fit 280. Guys, hey, I appreciate you tuning in. But like I said, a monster's got to go take another pee break. That gallon plus water a day will put you in the bathroom a bunch. Thanks for the support. I'm going to be coming out a lot more, with a lot more content. And thank you guys for hanging in and being around. And Mitchell Phelps, thank you for the donation there, brother. God bless you guys and be blessed.